Welcome back to your G&T Breakfast Show. Tom and I are very, very excited this morning because we are being joined by Peej of the Punk Rock Factory. A very good morning.
How are you doing? You okay, guys?
Very well.
Good.
Very well. Peej, my little Blink-182 early noughties guitar playing, drum playing heart is singing right now. Thank you so much for joining us. For those that might not know, who are you and who are the Punk Rock Factory?
So I'm Peej, I'm the singer. We're Punk Rock Factory. We take Disney songs, cartoon stuff, TV stuff, guilty pleasure stuff, really, and we turn it into punk rock, really.
Wow.
It's amazing. And you've built up quite a following through doing this. A quick little glance at your YouTube, you've got over 110,000 subscribers. I bet you can't believe it.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous, honestly. Like it blows us away on a daily basis. You know, you look at our like social numbers, and we're like over 300,000 on Instagram and like nearly 800,000 on TikTok, and it's insane. It blows us away. Like, I mean, we all ended up just to quit our day jobs just to do this full time, and it's the dream. You know, it's unbelievable. Absolutely blows us away. We never take it for granted.
Yeah, and it came out of circumstances that most people, lockdown went one of two ways for a lot of people, three ways. Furlough, had the best time ever. People lost their jobs, not so great. For other people, it was a time of opportunity, and you really seized on that.
It was, and do you know what? It wasn't like we planned that. Obviously, we didn't plan COVID, but you know, like it was very much, you know, just a thing. Obviously everyone was at home. No one could do anything. You know, everyone's just sat at home either watching TV or on their phones. Do you know what I mean? And so we started just posting some videos on TikTok, because obviously TikTok was just kicking off at the time. And like, we were no one at that point. We had done some tracks and released some things on YouTube. They didn't really sort of gain any traction at all. And we just put bits and bobs up on TikTok during the first lockdown, and we did a version of Just Can't Wait to Be King from A Lion King, and it just went mental. It was like 1 million streams sort of overnight. And we thought, okay. And all the comments would do more Disney, do this Disney song, do that Disney song. And we were just going to dip in and do a couple of Disney tracks. And we thought, you know what, let's just do an album. Let's do a Disney album. And it kind of snowballed from there. And again, the kind of COVID thing really played to our advantage again, because we managed to get some really cool guests to do vocals, because they were sat at home doing nothing as well, and they were bored, and they kind of wanted something to do as well. And you know, we just approached them on socials and stuff, and like they were all just like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm sat at home doing nothing, eating crisps in my pants. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Like.
And from performing in your wonderful studio, if you've got a very distinct look about that studio, I could talk to you for days about how you've created this whole brand about it. But now you're taking the show on the road.
We are. I mean, we did our first tour back at the end of 2021, which was sort of the smaller club shows. We did, you know, sort of 300, 500 capacity venues. We sold out the whole tour, which blew us away, our first ever tour. And since then, again, it's just snowballing. It's like we did a second tour then, which kind of doubled the venues in size. We've done another tour, which is getting bigger again. And now we're touring the UK again now at the end of the year. And it's like huge shows, like big 2,000 capacity venues. I think it's something between like 28 and 30 shows that we're doing in total. We did Australia last year. We toured Europe at the end of last year. We're going to America now in April. We're doing America and Canada. It's surpassed everything that we could have ever imagined, to be honest. It's absolutely insane.
You're living the dream.
Absolutely.
and we can join in and live the dream with you, because you're coming to Pembrokeshire.
We are we're heading up to North Wales literally as soon as we finish this. I'm jumping in the van because they're waiting outside.
Yeah,
and we're on our way up to North Wales. We're playing Buckley tonight in North Wales, and then tomorrow we are playing the Queen's Hall in Narberth. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. I think it's pretty much sold out now. I think there's a handful of tickets left for it, but there's literally a couple of tickets left for it now. So
wow. Peej, we don't want to hold you from setting up your gig in Buckley. One of the collaborations you just mentioned, you've only had the lead singer from Bowling for Soup collaborate with you recently as well. How did that come about?
Well, he followed us on it was during lockdown. He followed us on TikTok and messaged us and was like, I love what you guys are doing. This is sick. I love it. And because it was lockdown, we just replied and we were like, bro, what are you doing? Do you want to jump on a track? And he was like, yeah, I'll jump on a track. And you know, we've ended up so tight with the Bowling for Soup boys now. Like we're always in contact with them. They played Cardiff a couple of weeks ago, and so we dropped them a message to sort us out some AAA passes. And the first thing Jarrett came back and said was, "Do you want to get up on stage and do a track with us?" Like,
no way!
Wow! Yes.
So because we did a cover of the Phineas and Ferb theme tune, which is Bowling for Soup originally did it. So we played to a sold out CIA in Cardiff, 7,500 people. We just got up on stage. We took their guitars off them, walked on stage, took their guitars off them, and played. And
oh God,
honestly, it was ridiculous, absolutely insane.
Wow,
absolutely wild.
Well, get your tickets now. There's handful left for the Queen's Hall, and they're going to be back in the UK as well. Go to Punk Rock Factory website to find out more. Check their YouTube and TikTok out because the songs are amazing. Particularly if, like me, you grew up in that early naughty scene of Bowling for Soup, your Blink-182s. What are your other influences?
Oh, it's all the early stuff. Anything sort of early 2000s alternative, like it's exactly that. It's everything we grew up with: Blink, Green Day. You know, all the old school stuff, you know.
It's so Helen loves a bit of Disney, G.
Oh yeah.
We've got a Disney song coming up.
Go on then. I'm just going to have a little look because Helen's been in touch this morning. She's actually currently on a bus heading to Disney. So have a fabulous time.
Peej, thank you so much for joining us. Safe travels up to Buckley. Have a great time. Have a great gig tomorrow at the Queen's Hall. The crew, they're amazing. I was there for St. David's Day last week. Have the best time and enjoy. We've got with Jarrett Reddick, Punk Rock Factory, Let It Go from Frozen on the way here on the Gina Tom Breakfast Show on Pure West Radio. It's coming up to 9:15.
Friday. It's time to feel